On January 6, 1681, the first recorded boxing match took place in Britain when Christopher Monk, 2nd Duke of Albemarle, engineered a bout between his butler and his butcher, with the butcher taking the decision. And ever since then, there have been countless boxing matches with controversial scoring. So why are boxing decisions so controversial? It's because it's a subjective sport where we don't have clear-cut metrics that measure who won. Here are some top 10 reasons why boxing scoring can vary so wildly among judges and fans. One is expectation versus reality. A boxer performing better than expected may win rounds based on perceived improvement rather than actual effectiveness in terms of punches landed or ring generalship. Future videos will show us doing the math on Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor, where I think this might have played a big factor, but let's see how the math shakes out. Second, judges' bias. Judges may have personal biases toward a fighter's style, background, or reputation, leading them to favor one boxer despite objective performance metrics. 3. Aggression over effectiveness. Sometimes judges reward aggression over clean, effective punching. A fighter may appear more active but land fewer significant blows. This may or may not have been the case in Artur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol, and we'll be doing that analysis sometime soon, again, focusing on the math to see what the numbers tell us, not just our eye test. 4. Ring generalship misinterpretation. A fighter controlling the ring might be viewed favorably, even if they're not landing effective punches, skewing the scoring. 5 is the audience influence. Crowd reactions can really sway judges' perceptions and fans' perceptions. A loud response to a fighter's flurry might lead judges to award rounds based on excitement rather than scoring criteria. Last night, Jake Paul fought Mike Tyson. The crowd was really behind Tyson and would respond loudly when he would do anything, giving the impression that he might have won a round or two. I'm not convinced. We'll see how the math shook out. 6 is inconsistent scoring criteria, and that's the focus of this channel. Different judges might interpret the scoring criteria, clean punches, effective aggression, ring generalship, and defense differently if they're even interpreting all 4 of those things at all, leading to inconsistent results. 7. Injury or condition impact. If a boxer appears to be struggling due to injury or fatigue, judges might favor their opponent, even if the struggling boxer is still effective in scoring. Again, in Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, Tyson came to the ring with a brace around his leg. Now, whether or not he was effective in the fight is a different story, but this creates a perception that he's already at a disadvantage. 8. Late round momentum shifts. A fighter who rallies in the final moments of a round can sway judges' opinions, potentially overshadowing earlier times in the round where they were less effective. I found this to be happening quite often in the Bivol-Beterbiev fight, and again, once we get to that video analysis, which I think you'll really love, we'll go into all that. 9. Judges' positioning. This is one we don't usually think of. Judges' positions can impact what they see. A judge at a poor angle might miss effective punches, leading to skewed scoring. If you've noticed, judges are typically lower than the ring. They're looking up at the action, whereas we at home on TV are typically looking down on the ring. That perception can be very different between a fan and a judge, leading to different perceptions of what actually happened. And the other point to add to that is the lack of slow motion replay ability. We fans at home see slow motion replays between rounds, but judges likely aren't seeing that. For example, in the Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano 2 fight last night, there was a headbutt that I didn't catch in real time, but in slow motion was very, very clear. And then 10, style mismatches. A fighter's style might not be appreciated by judges. A defensive boxer may score points effectively, but be seen as less entertaining, influencing judges or fans' decisions based on subjective standards. Floyd Mayweather took a lot of heat over his career for being primarily defensively minded. I really appreciated this, but some fans didn't. They said he was running. I said he's totally taking away everything that opponent does well. And so again, these are the factors that highlight the complexity and subjectivity of scoring in boxing, making it crucial to analyze decisions with a discerning eye. So I decided to do all the upfront calculation work to create a repeatable, consistent scoring system. If you're interested in learning about all the details that make it work, click in the upper right of your screen to watch it now.